Hey internet, how's it going? You know who I am, John Graves. Welcome to the John Graves Show. And I'm talking to everybody about the wonderful anime that is Grimgar. Another wonderful episode to come out, especially since that it is actually sort of holding firm with the fact that we just want to show these guys as people and we want to see them grow and understand one another. As prior to our last episode, as to when that they got past everything, they do kind of start this episode off a little bit more lighthearted with Ranta pretty much going off with a fucking Haruhiro for him and Yumi hugging like outside of the bathhouse. And of course he wants to know every little detail because he thinks that they're in a relationship and all that. And you know, it's really crazy. And all this started because Shihiro, she wants to apologize to Haru for pretty much, bombarding in upon whatever was going on with him. And of course, at this point in time, they all say to themselves, listen, we will honestly try to get along with Mary. We have to try because she's the only priest we have. And honestly, we can't constantly keep on being these people out there who want to hold every priest up to how Minato was. We need to learn how she does things and possibly try to work her into our group. And of course, they do tend to make a little bit of headway here, or at least Magzo and Haru do, to where that they kind of work their way in with way more kinder words. Now Magzo with his actions, and Haru with the fact that he's now honestly trying to take over the role as the party leader, as he's now analyzing the way how everybody fights, and he's honestly analyzing the areas and seeing how everything works. Even though his class is a thief, though, which I do sort of believe that's kind of the number one trait in which that a thief should have. It seems as though that he's now finally starting to embrace that and slowly start to read people a little bit more and better, which does actually sort of help them out with getting on the good side of Mary, of course. But everything doesn't sort of always go that way because, of course, Ranta keeps saying things to make her mad, and of course she takes it out on everybody else, And slowly but surely they are sort of working their way up. Now honestly, at the end of the previous day, like when they did actually take down a whole slew of goblins and they got away, another thing came up to where that they really wanted to know how Mary got the way, or at least got her mindset into her head. And they do that by asking one of her previous party members, who pretty much told them the story of that she used to be super happy. She used to be a lot like how Minato was, essentially I can't say the exact same kind of priest, but like she was very, very, very similar to him in similar to him in type of like how she handled her role. She used to heal every single little cut and wound. She actually jumped into battle with them to help. And honestly, she was the piece that was actually keeping them all together. Same as Minato. And honestly, I can kind of see that a little bit in like the way how that they were telling the story. It was sort of echoing how Haruhiko and everybody else, how that they were sort of handling their or at least how that they were slowly starting to turn into, to where that things were slowly starting to go their way. They were doing a lot better. Like nothing really could stop them. However, for them, they kind of went to a very dangerous area, a dangerous mind. And of course, with them going and gaining all this confidence and them being arrogant to where that they couldn't be stopped, well, they ran into an enemy in which that they were not prepared for, and that they could have ran from, but they didn't because they were cocky and arrogant, and it ended up costing them two friends in the process. And afterwards, Mary got this crazy mindset as to where that she's not fit to be a priest anymore, and she's not fit to heal her friends anymore because she failed. Now, honestly, I can see this sort of happening to our main characters if well, actually, that's kind of happened to them now, to where that they were actually slowly starting to edge along and get better and better as these past 2 episodes have slowly shown, to where that when Minato did die, and then they did things to sort of rush and just go out and then just say, well, now we can't do this anymore because we blame ourselves for allowing our friend to die. So that's sort of how Mary feels, and it's sort of reflected upon like the main party, because I can sort of see that parallel. Now, honestly, the question is like, what can they do to sort of get Mary out of that mindset and actually sort of help them a little bit more and become way more friendly? I have no idea, but until then, though, that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Grave show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.